Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and I know there's like a million stars out in our galaxy, and it's one of those, it's beautiful when you get out from the light pollution to kind of see the stars, but we're going to be talking about one star in particular right now, and why it's really important that you take time over the next few days to connect with this star, what it can open up for you, what it can bring to you, and how to take advantage. So the star that we're talking about is kind of, it's called Fomalhaut, is the best way I can pronounce it. And it's really kind of in that degrees of Pisces. So it's going to be kind of bringing in that Pisces flow of energy for us. It is always active between February 21st and February 24th. And it's really one of those stars that are kind of like off in the southern sky, kind of all by itself. And they call it the loneliest star because it's kind of a little bit off on its own. Doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just one of those, it has some amazing energy. And we connect to that. We kind of return to our light to kind of like into the darkness, kind of like bringing our light into the darkness of that part of the galaxy, and kind of like, what do we want to do? What do we want to bring into this area? And I will tell you, this is kind of like bringing kind of like always a month or so before our spring equinox. So that kind of brings in some amazing energy for us. But I will tell you, Fomalhaut holds like some highly transformative energy if you choose to take advantage of this amazing energy. And it reminds us that all things are temporary, because it's like we've been in this winter season for such a long time, and it's been cold and hot and cold and hot, especially if you live here in Texas with me. It's kind of been crazy, but now it's kind of bringing in something new. And really, Fomalhaut is really about kind of bringing in like death or transformation into rebirthing. And so it's kind of like all of that, kind of almost like that phoenix energy. We have to die completely until we're reborn. And so it's kind of like, wow, this is a really amazing energy for us. This energy for Fomalhaut is highly creative. It kind of brings in like talents of like art and music and writing and science and spirituality. So you're going to see this uptick for the next few days of people really desiring to connect to their spirituality, kind of connect into that energy, and kind of bringing up kind of like the things that they think that are going to, I don't want to say like bring them popularity, but kind of like something that they do differently than everybody else. It doesn't necessarily mean that anybody's putting down any energy. What I mean is, this is what I love to do, and I want to share what I love with everybody else. And we'll tell you kind of Fomalhaut, when we kind of compare it to the other royal stars, it has like a softer energy, more of an easygoing, flowy kind of energy. And I think it's because it's in Pisces all the time. So it's kind of got that flow of energy. But this is also going to be completely amping up our spiritual gifts, kind of like our connection to the other side. I've seen like an uptick over the last couple of days as we're kind of getting ready for this alignment of kind of like activating other people's psychic abilities or intuition, or kind of amping up. So it's kind of like, oh my gosh, everything just turned on. Like, now what are we going to do? Everything just turned on. Kind of the best way to put it, Fomalhaut's nature is all about like staying grounded and staying connected to Mother Earth. And this can kind of lead people of like, we want to stay connected, but we don't want to go play in the stars. So kind of like, I want to escape, but I want to stay grounded at the same time. So kind of like this push-pull of energy. So this is a really great one to kind of connect to and kind of really understand this energy in a much different way than we have in the past. And I will tell you, kind of really balancing that energy between our like mind, our body, our soul, all of that energy is coming connected at this point, and kind of like, let's bring it all in together, because this energy is going to be amazing. And like I said, it's kind of considered a gatekeeper to the stars, and it's kind of like that Stargate energy. As we connect to it over the next few days, we're going to feel this push of energy of our psychic abilities, our like, what is my claim to fame? Like, what do I want to share with the world? What is my art, my music, that sort of thing. You're going to see an uptick of people putting videos out there, kind of like this energy of like, this is what I love, and I want to share what I love with other people. So it's kind of like, Interesting. I will tell you kind of one of those fun facts about Fomalhaut is that it has a very balanced energy. So we're going to be balancing things in a different way. And this is going to be kind of really bringing this in, especially if you have this alignment on your chart. If you have that in your natal chart, it's going to be making an even bigger move in there. And this can kind of, like I said, kind of lead to escapism. Like I want to go play a game for the next several hours, or I want to just watch movies and not really get into what's going on. But I guarantee you that's not the best way to connect to this energy. The best way to connect to this energy is doing a meditation and getting out of the realm of what's going on right now and kind of pushing that energy into a much better realm for not only you, but for other people around you, and opening up your spiritual connection. This is going to make you feel so much better to have this great spiritual connection, this great alignment around you. And this, like I said, this is going to be opening up not only energy in our galaxy, but all the way through other galaxies as well. So this is kind of one of those like amazing times of kind of like expressing your energy in what do you want to bring into, what is the energy you want that stargate to open up and bring to you. Think about it. Like, think about that energy. Think about like all the wisdom of the world, the universe that you could bring into you, and kind of bringing that kind of that perfect kind of like mapping out of where do I need to go next? What is the energy I need to deal with next? Now, I will tell you, doing like a portal meditation out to that realm is going to be amazing over the next couple of days, and kind of really opening it up. This kind of brings in a lot of energies as it also connects with our, not only Earth, but it also connects to our moon. Of course, it's like our closest neighbor. And then it also connects to our sun, of like all of this amazing energy, and opening this up, bringing in a new strength, not only for us, but for other people as well. And also kind of spiritually connecting to what we really have a creative talent towards. What is that creative talent that you have? Everybody has a different one. Everybody has like something that they're really good at. So what is it that you're choosing to kind of amplify at this time and bring in this amazing energy? And like I said, it's all going to be about expressing all of this energy and kind of really opening up. So let's do some angel cards and get us a little bit deeper insight of what should we be thinking about during this time frame? How should we connect to it? And I will definitely tell you, a meditation is in order. This is going to be an amazing connection. So our first card is the Ascendants, and this is the entrance. The entrance is open. This is open. The 21st through the 24th of February, it is open, and it's waiting for you to kind of connect and kind of open up. What are you willing to kind of open up in this area? What are you willing to kind of connect to and bring in that connection for you? Okay, we've got two cards. They came in together, so let's do it this way. The first one is the introspective, and this is all about the 12th house introspection, and this is kind of like bringing in new connections for you, new energy around what you're going to bring into you, and kind of really being open and bringing that energy for you. Now, the next one is Leo, and Leo's kind of like always like one of those like, let's let it shine. What do you want to shine about? What is that energy that you want to bring in that you really shine? If that's your spiritual connection, maybe that's your art, maybe that's your music. Allow that to flow during this time frame, because that's going to help you connect so much more to Fomalhaut. This is our midhaven, and this is all about like our pinnacle of energy. This is a great time. Like, we have 4 of these now, not that we don't have other connections as well, but this is kind of like, what do you want to connect into? What is that energy you want to plug into and change your energy, your outlay, where you want to go? And this can really send your energy or your kind of your life path into some different areas. Our last card is all about Cancer. Emerge in this energy, and that is taking advantage of a very powerful meditation during this time frame. I will be doing one tonight with some clients of mine, so I'm really excited about this. But we're going to be heading out through that Stargate and connecting with that energy and bringing that in. And this is going to make us feel like we're connected, like we're emerging with that energy, connecting in some new and different ways, and kind of not only bringing spiritual awareness to ourselves, but connecting our spiritual connectiveness, our gifts and talents and energy into this planetary alignment with this star so we can take advantage of it, because that's the fun part of doing meditations, is being able to get off this planet and go check into other planetary energies or different stars to kind of make that incredibly like super powerful vibrational connection with other planets and stars, because that's going to open you up to more possibilities and more fun and easement into what's coming in next. How are you going to make these changes? What are you going to do with all of this energy? And I think that's kind of the wisdom and the insight in this, is really connecting to that energy and taking advantage of this so that you feel like you've made some changes in your life. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.